Okay, so you'll excuse my noisy kitchen because the oven is on in the background and the two boys are homesick from school today, but I did say that I would show you how to make up my protein filled overnight oats. So the idea is it has loads of protein, loads of fibre, some dairy in it. It's low in sugar, although there is some apple juice used to sweeten it, and it's something that will fill you up from breakfast right up until a small mid-morning snack or even all the way up to lunch. So these are the ingredients that I use every day. The first is this Flahavan's organic jumbo oats. You can actually get these in the UK as well as in Ireland. So I've got 2 boxes here. You can see that I use takeaway trays. The reason that I use takeaway trays is very, very simple. They stack really easily in the fridge. I have a flipping massive fridge, but I do struggle to fit things into the fridge. These are much easier than putting them in Kilner jars. You've probably seen loads and loads of people putting their overnight oats in Kilner jars. It looks lovely, but it's not very practical for me. I need to stack at least 2 of these in the fridge because both my husband and I eat these as part of our diet. So he does get a little bit more oats than I do. So that's about 1.5 tablespoons of oats for me, and it'll be about 2 tablespoons for him. Next, some oat bran. That's to add some fibre. And oat bran is great for lowering your cholesterol along with oats. And again, this is Flahavan's oat bran. You'll get it in supermarkets. So it's just about a level tablespoon of oat bran. Next, I have flax seeds. These are a great source of fibre, great for keeping you regular. There's about 2 tablespoons in there, so I just divide it between the 2. I get these in Super Value. And the reason why I'm not showing them in the packet is I destroy the packet and it all came apart, so the easiest thing to do was to show you in the jar. Next, I have some chia seeds. I got these in Tesco. Now you can get milled chia seeds from Aldi, they're really good value. These are whole chia seeds, so it does give it, my husband calls this black tapioca. They're glutinous, they're high in omega-3, and the thing with glutinous products is that they soak up the liquid, so you don't actually need an awful lot. It's about a level tablespoon in each. I prefer them more than he does, but they do have protein in them, so they're really good for filling you up. Pop the clip back on to keep them fresh. 1 bag will typically do us for about 2 weeks between the 2 of us. And the last of, I suppose, the dried ingredients, but they're not all that dry, are prunes. So between us, we have 8 prunes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then clip back on. Got these from Holland & Barrett. Find it difficult to get prunes that I like, even in Holland & Barrett. We kind of go through the gamut. Now I chop them into quarters, and that's simply because they soak up all the liquid, and a whole prune is a bit of a mouthful. They're really, really sweet, and I have to say I love them. I've converted my husband to liking them simply because they help with the regularity. Another high source of fibre. So it's just a case of cutting them into quarters and popping them into each box. And the background noise is there's wind outside, there's an oven going, and my children are off sick from school, so they're in the sitting room. So here I've got about 50 ml of apple juice. I'm going to divide it half and half between the 2 boxes. I might end up using a little bit more. Now, this is a pot of Glenisk 0% Greek style strained yogurt from Glenisk. It's high in protein. Now I actually use 1 tub in each, but as it happens I only took 1 tub out of the fridge because I need it. I'll scrape out the whole pot. Now this is a smaller size pot, that this comes in a 4-pack. I think I am definitely going to need a little bit more apple juice. Yep. I'm just going to go and grab a little bit more apple juice. The magic of YouTube. I've grabbed some more apple juice, so again I'm going to divide it between the 2. Now this does not make it look very appealing. I also got a second tub of Glenisk. Look, this does not look massively appealing, but this is a fantastic fast breakfast in the morning. We both just grab it and go. Now, the key thing to do next is to stir it through, because you want to make sure that you don't get pockets. It does begin to look a little bit curdled. This will keep in the fridge for, well, 24 to 48 hours. I prefer to eat it just overnight, so I mean it's the middle of the day now and I'm preparing this for tomorrow's breakfast. We've got training tomorrow morning, well tomorrow afternoon, so we'll have this for breakfast and it'll keep us going until after training, and then after training we'll have a high protein lunch. As you can see, his is a little bit more filled than mine. That's simply because he just needs more calories than I do and more carbs than I do during the day. It's a man-woman thing. Now, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to do. So every evening before we go to bed, I just need to remember to make this. Then lids on. These tubs go in the dishwasher. They're fantastic. I actually got a pack of 5 of them from Deals. So then he eats his breakfast before me. His goes on top, and then I stack them in the fridge. And that's it. That's how to make my quick and easy, high protein, wholesome overnight oat.